You don't need 9 business cards. You need 2. Map to your spend so they pay you back. In the next few minutes, I'll show you the exact 2-card setup for 2025 and some quick tips to make your cards work for you, not the other way around. Whether your top spend is ads, travel, phone, or internet, or you just need a little extra float, this setup can change your cash flow fast, allowing you to turn the spend that you're already making into points or cash back. We'll run the math, discuss who this is for and isn't for, and use a 60-second decision tree to leave you with a plan on the perfect setup for your needs. If you're sick of the guesswork and perk FOMO, this swaps the noise for a clean plan that's tied to what you already spent. So grab your top 3 spend categories and let's build your perfect 2-card stack. Now to start off, I want to discuss the biggest mistake I see with credit cards, and it's how people choose them. They pick the card first, then they try to match their spend to that card. It's backwards. We need to map your spend first, then the card slides right into place. Now going off this example, there's 2 types of business owners you normally see. One group chases the shiny perks and ends up with 5 random cards. The other maps their top 3 expenses and runs a simple 2-card stack. The difference? The second group understands categories, caps, effective annual fee, and cash flow. Get these core concepts wrong, and you leave 3 to 5% on the table every single month. Get it right, and the bills you already pay turn into points or cash back with 0 extra work. Now before we move on, I want to touch on effective annual fee, because it's such a key concept in the credit card game. The effective annual fee is the net cost of a credit card. It's the cost of the annual fee subtracted out for any value received naturally. That could be credits, rewards, benefits, or other travel perks. Okay, so now we're all on the same page. We map first, and then the card slides into place. Now let's turn that map into a profile so your setup fits exactly how you spend. After figuring out your major spending categories and what you're looking for in credit cards, we can start to tailor a profile to dial in the perfect setup for you. Do you need 30 to 60 days of breathing room? You're likely a float profile. Is your top spend ads, SaaS, shipping, or travel? You're likely a multiplier profile. Do you actually use lounges and other travel perks? Then you're probably a premium traveler profile. Do you want a simple, no annual fee setup? Then you're likely a minimalist profile. Now that we have your credit card profile, we can find the perfect setup for you. Let's take the float profile. Pair the Amex Plum for timing, plus a 2x or 2% catch-all card. My recommendation here is the Blue Business Plus or the Blue Business Cash to stay in that Amex ecosystem. For the multiplier profile, take the Inc. Business Preferred with its 3x lanes or Amex Business Gold with its 4x on top 2 categories, and pair that with a 1.5x or 2x catch-all like the Business Plus or Inc. Unlimited. Chase and American Express are both top-tier ecosystems, so go with the one whose travel partners you use more. For a premium traveler, take the Amex Business Platinum if you'll use the benefits, plus the Amex Business Gold if you're okay with the additional annual fee and have high spend in 2 categories consistently. If not, grab the Blue Business Plus for the 2x membership rewards points on the first 50,000 spend per calendar year. If you're a minimalist profile, take the Chase Inc. Cash plus the Chase Inc. Unlimited for a no annual fee, 5% back on multiple spend categories. That, combined with a 1.5% cash back on everything else, is one of the best business duos you can get. Okay, with these profiles and recommendations, you'll get your spend limit. Now it's time to really dial in and pick the right anchor card. Now a lot of these cards are powerful on their own, but watch what happens when we put the Inc. Preferred head-to-head with the Amex Business Gold. You'll see why which one wins when categories are stable and the other when they rotate. Now this next bit is a little counterintuitive, but it completely changed how I set up and use credit cards. And that's that the higher multiplier card isn't always the winner. Take the Inc. Business Preferred, for example. It offers you 3x on ads, travel, shipping, phone, and internet, up to $150,000 per account anniversary year, then 1x thereafter, plus the one-to-one transfer partners. The Amex Business Gold offers you 4x on your top 2 eligible categories each cycle, up to 150,000 per year, then 1x thereafter. Now let's do some math to see how these two cards stack up in a real-world example, with apples-to-apples comparisons. Same spend, same point value, no tricks. If you put $60,000 into a one-lane category like ads, the gold 4x beats the ink 3x every single time. But if your spend is spread across 3 to 4 of those multipliers, remember the gold only gets 4x on your top 2. The rest it drops to 1x. The ink stays at 3x across multiple lanes. So here's the general rule. If your top 2 spend categories are less than about 2/3 of your total eligible spend, the ink 3x can beat the 4x gold. An example being your top 2 are about 60% of 60,000, the gold lands at 168,000 points, while the ink lands at about 180,000 points. Now this doesn't take into account catch-all cards, and it's just an apples-to-apples comparison, so you have to keep that in mind when building your stack. So then you have to ask yourself, are my top 2 spending lanes most of my pie each month, or is it spread out? Understanding that, along with picking the annual fee that's right for you, picks your anchor. And if it's close, use purchase protection in your preferred transfer partner ecosystems as the tiebreaker. Okay, so we got your anchor locked. Now let's discuss the strategy for building the perfect 2-card stack. And this strategy changed everything for me when it came to credit cards. And that's, you don't need a wallet full of plastic. You need 2 cards, 1 anchor, 1 helper, done. Now let's go through the best 2-card duos that print value in the real world, plus who they're for. And I'll bet, unless you're a credit card master, these duos will beat out most 4-card wallets with 0 work. The first duo is the ads plus bills duo. It's perfect for creators, agencies, or e-commerce businesses with ad spend. The cards are the ink preferred 3x on ads, travel, shipping, phone, and internet, plus the ink cash with 5% back on internet, cable, phone, plus office. Add on top of that 2% on gas and dining, up to 25,000 per year, and this gets you a 2 to 5x on multiple categories, along with transfer partner access to Chase's long list of partners. That being said, if you don't use transfer partners or don't have targeted spend in these lanes, this setup probably isn't right for you. Now the next 2-card setup is the cash flow setup. You have the breathing room card with the Amex Plum plus the Blue Business Plus for contractors, event producers, and seasonal shops. The Amex Plum gives you the extra flexibility to pay a little later, or you could take the 1.5% early pay discount. The Blue Business Plus is your catch-all 2x membership rewards for $50K per year, and then 1x thereafter. The extra float is perfect for managing cash flow, and the 2x back is a great catch-all for all spend up to $50K. Now this stack isn't for everyone, and no one should be tempted to push past that extra day window because it's important to make sure you're paying off these cards in full. Next up, we have the Minimalist stack with the Ink Unlimited plus the Ink Cash. It's perfect for business owners who just want a solid, no frills, no annual fee setup. The Ink Business Cash gets you 5% back on internet, cable, phone, plus office supplies, combined up to $25,000 per year. Plus 2x back on gas plus restaurants, combined up to $25,000 per year. The Ink Business Unlimited gives you 1.5% back everywhere else with no category thinking. Route internet, cable, phone, and office through the Ink Cash 5% and put gas and dining on the Ink Cash 2%. Use that until you hit the caps and put everything else on the 1.5% thereafter. And if you see that bucket of 5% getting full, make sure you set an alert to move that overflow over to the unlimited. Now this isn't for everyone, especially if you spend heavy on ads or travel, that'd lean more towards the Ink Preferred, or if you're someone who likes airport lounges, probably go with the Amex Business Platinum there. Now that's your earning engine covered. Now let's stack that with the quiet engine most folks skip, and that's protections. A cracked phone or dead laptop can erase years of rewards. So it's important to look at key coverages on these categories. What you want to take into account before picking your next card are which protections they have, specifically phone, purchase protection, primary or secondary collision damage insurance, or any additional extended warranties. Some of these can add up to an additional year on eligible items, and I know I just purchased a TV and was able to capitalize on this. Okay, cards picked, protections checked, now let's talk approvals, so you don't go spinning your wheels. Nothing kills momentum more like a denial because of sloppy timing of poor data. To fix that, here's 5 quick steps. Map your spend to cash on hand, so you're always spending what you have. Never carry a balance month to month. Ideally try and keep utilization less than 30%, but really less than 10%. If you try and apply for a business card, you can apply via sole proprietorship or LLC. If you're doing an LLC, make sure you use your EIN. For a sole proprietorship, it's okay to use your social security and legal name, and it's also okay to estimate revenue. You just want to be transparent and have assumptions in place if it's ever brought up or asked. Lastly, you want to keep in mind Chase's 524 rule to space applications appropriately. Now, many business cards don't add to 524, but applications still can do hard inquiries, so check your current data points before applying. Now you're set up to apply with confidence, but before you click send on that application, you're going to want to dodge these landmines that I see all the time. First is to make sure you set auto pay every single month in full. Next, don't carry a balance to hit a bonus. The rewards never beat the interest you'd be paying. Third, don't chase perks you won't use. If you won't use a lounge, skip the lounge card. Next, it's ignoring caps and category changes. Track your top 3 spends monthly and adjust as needed. Lastly, it's mixing personal with business expenses. Keep your books clean. Your accountant will thank you for it. And if your system is a shoebox of receipts and a premium card, we need to fix that today. All right, quick recap so this all sticks. Map first, then pick. Your top 3 spend lanes, choose the card, not the other way around. Take 1 anchor and 1 helper. That's the 2-card stack that beats 9 random cards every time. Choose the math over the height, and remember the 2/3 rule. If your top 2 spend categories are less than 2/3 of your total, 3x across more lanes can beat 4x on just 2. Protections matter, whether it's phone, purchase protection, warranties, or other insurance. These really can add up if you have problems or tend to break stuff often. Now here's how you move from watching to winning today. Write your 3 biggest categories on a sticky note. Run the 60-second decision tree and choose the duo for you. Set auto pay in full and add cap alerts if you're using the 5% buckets. Now picture this next month. Those same bills paying you back. Points, cashback, and a lot less chaos. Now if this video helped you out at all, like and subscribe. I'm going to be pushing out content like this weekly along with bonus tips and approval strategies. And comment your top 3 categories below plus your monthly spend, and I'll reply to you with the best 2-card stack for you. And if you're about to apply for a new credit card, you have to check out my approval checklist. It'll walk you through everything that you should be thinking about before applying for that next card. Also, shameless plug, but if you choose to apply for an Amex business card, my affiliate link is below. I could be eligible for points or cash back if you use it at no cost to you. And always check around though for the best offers and use the offer that's right for you. Okay, that's all I got. Map or spend, pick your 2. I'll see you in the comments. Peace.